routine of the lifespan of my birds on this farm. And yesterday, which is their day 16, we dealt with the feeding management and medication management. So this morning we are going into data management, that is their bedding management. And you must understand that no matter how expensive your medication is on your farm, if the environment and their beddings, their litters is not good for them, then it's as good as you are doing nothing. You will still have disease and infection outbreak on farm. So that is why bedding and litter management is very important in broiler farming, generally in poultry farming. Beddings and litter management, environment generally must be favorable for them to be able to give you maximum and profitable production. So if you notice, I'm going to show you now, you'll notice that their litter is messed up. And they've been on this particular litter for almost 60 days now, right from the day that they came. And I will tell you the reason why it's like that. So I will make sure you observe closely now how their litter is and the reason why we have to handle their litters and make sure their litters is conducive for them to live. And normally we're supposed to pack these litters, but there is a reason why we're not packing. And I will also be showing you the reason why we are not packing. What we're simply going to be doing this morning is to overlay. We'll make this one just as an underlay for them, and we'll overlay it with another bedding for them to be able to enjoy themselves, feed well, drink well, and grow well. Just a minute. Now, if you observe closely, you understand that this litter is no more okay for them. It's no more okay for them. And so this morning we are going to be changing their litters. We are going to be overlaying their litters with another fresh dust, another fresh wood shaving this morning, so that my birds will be able to have a good environment to enjoy themselves. And I told you that I'm going to explain to you the reason why we are not packing it on this particular farm. That is the reason why we don't pack litter so early. You know, this is Lives on Farm show, so it's not only poultry birds that we deal with. It's not only poultry birds that we deal with. We also deal with agronomy aspects of farming, most especially vegetable. And among all the vegetables, we are dealing with tomatoes and peppers. So this litter that we produce on this particular poultry farm is important for our vegetable production. That is why most of the time we always make sure our litters is prepared and thick for our vegetable to be able to use it. That is why we are going to be doing an overlay this morning instead of packing it. So by the time we overlay it, this one will serve as an underlay. So when we put another fresh shaving on it, they will enjoy themselves. They will do all their defecation and everything on it. So, and as you can see, these beds are already bigger, so they are already due for separation. So in the next 3 days, next 2-3 days, we are going to separate them. They are just about 1,000 in this particular space. It may seem as if it is bigger, but because the weather is still young, weather is still very chill, that is why you can see that they all chill together in one place. So by the time the weather comes into a hot section, you will see them spreading all around, trying to find space for each and every one of them, and this place will be choked up. So in the next 2 days, we are going to separate them. And I might not have shown you before, this is another extension, because this particular section, this particular aspect of the pen is divided into two. So this is another section. So it means in the next 2 days we are going to be separating about 500 birds into this second section. So I have just explained to you the reason why we don't pack as early as possible, but we overlay. And you just have to let me show you the other section that I'm going to be doing video on this particular show, Lives on Farm. That's our vegetable section on this farm. Just wait a minute. Now, as you can see, this is what we use our litters for. This is what we use our litters for. So this is another section of our farm and this is another section I will be doing a video on for you to see, and I will be teaching you how to handle vegetable farm, most especially tomato farm. So these are already packed bags of sand in preparation for transplanting of our tomato, which is already in the nursery. This is it. This is another section, already packed sand in the sack. This is another section. This is another section. We are also going to be planting into this. As you can see, all this sack has already been littered. We have already put litters inside them. So the litters that we have stored before, we have already put it inside them. If you observe closely, you will find out that there are litters inside these bags. There are litters, the poultry bed litters inside these bags. So just observe them closely. You will find that there are litters. We already put litters inside all these bags, and rain is already falling on it to soak it and make sure the litter decays before we transplant. Going to another section now. I'm going to another section now. So this is another section. We're also going to be transplanting here, as you can see. We're also going to be transplanting here as well. So this is another section. So all this place also will be filled with our tomatoes, and over there you will see that's our nursery. So let me move closer so that you can see. So this is our nursery. As you can see, this is our nursery. Check very well. Let me move closer so that you can see that the tomato has been planted. You can see. So this is our nursery. Our tomato is just day 10 today, after planting them inside the nursery. So in the next 20 days, or let's say in the next 15 days, we'll be transplanting them into all these particular places that I have shown you, all these sections where we have already packed our sand inside the sack and already filled them with litters. So they are already ready for transplanting. So let's get back into the pen and continue our day 17 of the lifespan of my birds on farm. Welcome back from that little diversion. We are back inside our pen. So the next thing for us is to start applying our fresh wood shaving upon the already messed up litters for our birds to get the fresh shavings to sleep on and to enjoy themselves. As you can see, you can observe very well, we have just finished the application of fresh wood shavings as an overlay upon the messed up litters. And if you look at it very well, the birds are happy now. You can see them, you will see them doing just party now. They are enjoying themselves now. They are happy and patiently waiting for food and water. So that is the next thing that we're going to do now. We're going to serve them food and water because they are already enjoying themselves. They already love the change in environment, the fresh litters that we have just given today. So thank you very much. Please subscribe, like, and always expect a new video from this particular channel, G Wireless Experience, and this is Lives on Farm Show. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.